Okay, so now that the broadcast band is done, and we've done the IF cans, now next thing you got to do is all the shortwave bands. So there's basically a total of 7 bands that have to be done. Now this is, I got a picture of the way it's laid out here from what Zenith has on their schematic. It's actually upside down. It's really funny. I don't know why they did it like this, but if you look at the radio, I mean, here's the actual radio right there. Okay, so there's all your coils and everything right there for your shortwave stuff. And then they have the little diagram here upside down. So I guess to read it, if you want to read the words, you have to have it this way. Or you flip it over and it'll line up to what you have here, but then you have to stand on your head to read it. So go figure. But that's just how it is. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to flip it over. So just so it matches up what it looks like on the radio. Okay. So basically, the way I do it, I mean, you don't have to do it this way. You can either start from the top and work down. Oh, I forgot my little pointer. You can start from the top here, which is, this is the 31 meter band. You can start from here and work down, or you could start from the bottom one, which is actually the 4 to 8 megacycle band, and then work up. Doesn't really matter. But just for grins and giggles, what I'll do is I'm going to start with the next band above the broadcast band. Ends up being the 4 to 8 megacycle band. So let's do that first. Alright, so this may end up being a little bit confusing, but each band is going to have three adjustments. There's an oscillator adjustment, there's a detector adjustment, and there's an antenna adjustment. So since the very first shortwave band is the 4 to 8 megacycle band, the oscillator coil, now again this is upside down as compared to the radio, and saying that right here is the 4 to 8 megacycle coil. So if you're actually looking at it on the radio and now you're flipped around, that's this guy right here. It's right up on top. Alright, so we can set that, then verify that, and then next to is the 4 to 8. Well, actually they have the coils here, but there's also trimmers for these bands, so that's what's kind of weird. So the next one would be the let's see, where's the detector coil? That's another set. Okay, it's showing it here. The one on the right here where I got the indicator, that's the 4 to 8 detector coil. But again, since this is upside down, which is kind of wacky, but it's the way it is. It's closest in here. So this is actually the 4 to 8 megacycle detector coil. And then on the bottom here, the very, very bottom is the 4 to 8 antenna trimmer here. Okay, so here's the scoop. What they want you to do is to basically adjust. This is kind of wacky because the 2 to 4 and the 4 to 8 megacycle bands actually has oscillated real coils on them, but they want you to adjust those as well as the trimmers. I would just leave the regular coils alone and just work from the trimmers. I've always done that. So let me see. The 4 to 8 millimeter, 4 to 8 megacycle oscillator trimmer is 33A, as is explaining on here. 36A. Which is that? Yeah, that's the detector. And then what's the other one? 37A. Yeah, see, that's the actual oscillator coil. I don't want to touch that. I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'll find the stage. Well, I'll set the generator on it. Adjust the detector and the antenna first, and then I'll come back and do the oscillator coil. Now, if you don't have a signal generator, what you could do is find a station in that area and adjust it from there. It don't have to be 7.8, but I would want that signal to be between, say, 7.5 and 8 megacycles, and then do your adjustments. Okay, I got the generator set. I'm on the 4 to 8 megacycle band, which is this one right here. Second one up. Okay, and look at this. After I set the generator for 7800 or 7.8 megacycles, look at that, it's dead on. I didn't even have to adjust it. So let me go ahead and I'm going to just go tweak the detector and antenna coils. Okay, I went around back and I left the radio turned on, and I was able to adjust the detector and the antenna trimmers for maximum signal, and they weren't off by very much. They were off just a whisker. And now basically the 4 to 8 megacycle band is gone. It's done. Now the 2 to 4 adjusts the same way. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to skip over to the 16 meter band. All right. So basically the 2 to 4 and 4/8 kind of just the same way, but and the trimmers are actually next to each other on the same bank. So you'll see that on a schematic diagram as well. So now I'll just go ahead and I'll adjust the 16 meter band, and then that one, the 19 meter band, the 25. And the 31, they all adjust the same way. And I'll show you how to do it with or without the generator. Okay, unfortunately I couldn't find a station on the 16 meter band. It might be too late in the day. It's almost like 2 o'clock here. Best time to get them are real early in the morning, so I'm probably going to have to use the generator to do that band. But here's an example of one way you can do this without having to use a generator. I'm on the 19 meter band right now, and I'm on WWV, which I know is at 15 megacycles, and you can see right there the pointer is a little bit off, so we're gonna have to adjust the oscillator trimmer, and we'll do that for that band, and then we'll adjust the detector and antenna trimmer on that band as well. So gotta go back to the picture. And also you gotta remember now, this is, I'm gonna turn the light on, it's gonna create a little noise on the radio. So let me turn the radio down. And as you can see here, get a good picture. Okay, so here's the 19 meter oscillator coil, okay, and it's going to be, let's see, 1, 2. The third one, now you got to remember, this is the top of the radio here. Okay, because here are the 2 to 4 and the 4 and 8 oscillator trimmers here. Okay, so this is on the very outside part of the radio. We got the, no, I'm sorry, this is the very inside part of the radio. It's upside down. So we got to go down 1, 2, 3 coils, and that'll be the 19 meter coil. So let me get my alignment tool, and we'll align that one up. Okay, I have my tool on the oscillator coil now. I'm turning it one direction, make sure I'm going the right way. So I gotta get okay, I'm going the right way. A little bit more. Okay, so now we got WWV right on 15 megacycles. Okay, so now I got to go back now, and I've got to adjust the detector coil and adjust the antenna coil and peak that out. So let me do that. That should be on the same bank here, or different bank, just different side. Okay, I got that peaked out. So basically for the 16, 25, and 31 meter bands, works the same way. So you just have to do these one at a time. It takes a little time, but eventually you'll get it there. So right now I'm pulling in WWV at 15 megacycles, but I don't have too great of an antenna right now. So I'll probably work a little bit better with the wave rod antenna that came with the radio. So once you get through all these bands here, you'll be all set and the radio will be aligned and basically ready to go in the box. Well, boys and girls, that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish doing the rest of the bands. I do them one at a time and show you, but it's going to take too long and it's going to get kind of boring. So just take your time, and whether you have that signal generator or not, as long as you got a digital radio to go by, and actually I've got more than one, but just something as simple as this. It could be Sangean, it doesn't matter who made it. You know, as long as you got one of these, you're good to go. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. The chassis is basically going to be done, and basically in the next video, I'm going to show you how to basically take care of the box. Now I've got a box that's original. It's not perfect. We're not going to make it perfect. We're going to make it really, really nice. So it's something that you'll be able to show your friends and family and be proud of. So hey, stay tuned, and we'll get into that case in another week or two. So take care and stay cool. Bye.